prepare for liftoff.
Hello and welcome to the final matchday simulation of the day, where we have the FA Cup semi-final to see who joins Arsenal. I mean, we have Manchester United versus Chelsea. Manchester United, great form since Project Restart, but they have looked tired in their last few matches. Chelsea also have that good form. They have come off a loss recently, but nothing really to scare them. So this should be a good match if both teams can play to their potential. As a Man United fan, I think they just have a little bit more in firepower, so I'm going to go with a 2-1 United victory. Let's see what FIFA thinks about that. And we're off here. This should be a highly attractive match. Both these teams have been playing very attractive football since Project Restart. Lampard is getting that young team going. He's playing some good attacking football. Manchester United have seemed to find their stride and continue the form they were showing just before Project Restart. And with that attacking trio of Martial, Rashford and Greenwood, they are looking formidable. They're looking like a more complete package now, but there is still areas of weakness, defense being one of them. For this Chelsea team, similar issues. They have problems up front. They don't have the most potent strikers at the moment. But with Werner coming in, that seems to be changing. But then we also have defensive issues for them. Azpilicueta is great, but on the other side, Alonso doesn't look the most comfortable. But the defensive duo of Zuma and Rudiger doesn't look like it would experience too many problems. Maybe just pace-wise, but let's see how this one plays out. Because now we have Chelsea on the ball, looking to attack. Kovacic fouled there. Fernandes has looked a bit tired in his last match, so don't know if he'll be as influential tonight. But let's hope he rises to the big occasion alongside Pogba. Obviously, FIFA don't update when they have a new FIFA coming very shortly, so the teams aren't what they will be tonight. Good ball in there by Willian. Such a shame that Willian is leaving Chelsea. If I was them, I would be trying everything to get him, because he has performed well under this new regime of Lampard. Fred, Matic recently signed a new contract, and he's also been performing very well, adding that solidity there at the back and supporting Pogba and Fernandes as they go forward. Mount probably won't be playing. It will probably be Pulisic, who's looked sensational as well, causing so many problems for the back lines. Shaw I think is injured for the rest of the season, so it might be Thomas Fonsu Mensah. Sorry, I struggled with his name there a bit. Because Brandon Williams also got that nasty gash above his eye, which ruled both of them out in the last match. Kante. Back with Kante. Azpilicueta. Kante. Pushing forward here. Kovacic. Giroud. Kovacic. Kovacic loses possession and it's Fernandes breaking away now. Bissaka in support. Goes back to Matic. Matic tries the ball, but he just couldn't find James. James, another player I don't think will be playing tonight. He's looked more on the fringes recently. He just hasn't shown the same height since he burst onto the scene for Man United. But I think he's the sort of player that needs to maybe go out on loan again. Kovacic, Mount, can he make the breakthrough? Mount was trying to pick him out. He might have went for the shot there. That might have been the better option. Alonso loses possession. Bissaka. Fernandez now. Bissaka loses possession. Possession seems to be split quite equally between these two teams. Alonso. A lot of young managers doing good work in the Premier League. We have Arteta, ex-player, Solskjaer, ex-player, Lampard, ex-player, all doing very good work in their respective clubs. Arteta recently won the semi-final against Guardiola, who was obviously being mentored by at one stage. Spent 3 years of his managerial career assisting him. So the student became the master. Lampard, he's doing good work as well, bringing young English talent through, and he's using that talent. Willian there with the header on. He's in the box now. Oh, Kante just misses there with the late run, just on the wrong side of the post there. Good work there by Kante. Kante, another man who could be leaving in the transfer window, with talk of Madrid looking at him. I don't think he's utilised as well as he was at Leicester and at the beginning of his career at Chelsea. Martial wins the header. Matic on the ball. Fernandez spreads it here for Bissaka. Greenwood. Back to Bissaka. Oh, Martial just couldn't get to it, just went past him. And that's it for the first half. Nothing much to talk about in terms of action, but it's 0-0. Chelsea kick off here for the second half. Not much in terms of action or shots on goal in the previous half. Hopefully that improves, otherwise we might be seeing extra time and penalties. Possession pretty much equally split. Rudiger, Jorginho, Kante, Azpilicueta. Kovacic spreads it here for Willian. Luke Shaw with the good work. The non-existent Luke Shaw. Because he's injured. Get it? Azpilicueta now. Jorginho. Kovacic spreads it here for Alonso. Alonso bursting forward. Kovacic with the ball through to Mount. Can he reach it? Lindelof is there to clean it up. Back to De Gea. De Gea, who's made his 400th appearance for Man United. Just seems like the other day when he signed for the club. It's been a good long term over here. And he seems happy because he said hopefully he can make another 400 appearances. Willian on the ball. Dribbling into midfield. Jorginho in support. Kovacic. Back to Alonso. Kovacic. Mount. Kovacic breaking into the box here. He has to get the shot off, and he does, but it's a weak attempt. Easy for De Gea to clean that one up. Martial handles it, and it's a free kick here for Chelsea. Shouldn't be too long now before either of these managers make a substitution. Hasn't been much action, and something needs to change for both of these teams. Both who could be lacking that energy, because it's been a very busy schedule. Could have fatigue playing part here. De Gea tries to find Martial again, but Jorginho is there. Kovacic back to Jorginho. Giroud. Kovacic, Jorginho. Giroud. Kante, who came the closest to scoring. Lindelof cleans up there. Maguire now putting it forward for Matic. Fernandez. Fred spreads it here. Makes it through to James, who passes it on to Martial. Back to James. He's down the wing here. Can he get a ball into the box? He gives a poor ball to Shaw, who loses possession. Obviously he gave it to a player that wasn't playing, so that's why the ball didn't go to him. Martial tries to get it, but it's great ball here for Willian, who manages to get it off of Shaw. Back to Willian. Tries to get it through to Kante. Matic slide tackles his own man, and the possession falls to Kante. It's cleaned up there by the defense, but only partially. Kante back in here. Giroud! Good ball down the 6-yard box there for Giroud to put in. Great ball by Kante. Just shoots it down there. Giroud gets a yard on Maguire and Lindelof and puts it into the back of the net. And it's Chelsea 1, United 0. Nothing De Gea could have done there. You have to ask, where was the defense in this situation? Giroud, with no defenders around him, just puts it in the back of the net. 15 minutes left here for United to make a response. Otherwise, it will be Chelsea joining Arsenal in the finals of the FA Cup.
Number 18, Olivier Giroud.
Fernandes, Greenwood, Fred on the ball. Fernandes, Bissaka. Bissaka still on the ball. Managed to dribble quite far up the field. Fernandes, Greenwood, back to Fred. Fred, who we haven't seen much of since the Premier League has restarted, due to Pogba being back in the form of Matic. Bissaka now. Greenwood back to Bissaka. Fred. Chelsea with the top domination of the possession at the moment, it seems. They just have to keep hold of it and they'll win this one. James. Still James on the ball. Matic. Martial spreads it here for Greenwood. Greenwood takes the first time shot, but it goes well wide and above the crossbar. Had no control over that shot. Kepa to get us going. Once a very great manager of Chelsea. When his assistant manager tried to take him off the field and he was like, no, I'm staying. Igalo. Didn't even see him come on. Shaw. James. Is it a little too late for this Man United team? I think it is. Zuma, Rudiger, Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic. And that's it. Man United have been knocked up here by Chelsea. Chelsea win 1-0. And FIFA have gone against me once more, thinking Chelsea's going to win today. There wasn't much in terms of action yet again, same as the previous match, but the lapse of concentration from the United defenders, and Giroud just ran in to place an easy goal home, and they come out on top. Chelsea are victors according to FIFA, but let's see how the actual match plays out. Yet again, I'm sure there'll be much more attacking action because both these teams have great attacks, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of action, but let's see how that one plays out. If you want to see more football action, I'll be doing more simulations tomorrow. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can get that pop-up when that video goes live on my channel. What else? I do other content as well if you're interested in that. Also, while you're here, like and comment. It helps the channel out. But until tomorrow, peace.